Okay, I started in on the Bachelor bonnet again. This one down here was done with all dry graphite, and it didn't turn out too well. This entire section of them actually looks like really bad fireworks because I wasn't able to differentiate the values very well, and it wasn't a very natural mark for me to make.
And all the petals kind of looked like one.
Yeah. And then up here I drew the Bachelor button from a different angle, and it was a lot easier to do because one, the mark is a lot more natural, and two, it's easier to differentiate the petals when they're not all seen from one perspective. You can see each different one. And I also started making a leaf, which is super easy. You use the water and then you make little outward shapes. Ta-da! And then I started in on the magnolia with the eraser, trying to add some highlights, and as you can see, the paper is already damaged enough from the water to make a very precise highlight. But what you can do is you can erase out the section that you want and then deal with the paper coming up, and then you can add more graphite to the section to make
So it's not completely white.
So it's not completely white, and you okay, whatever.
Maybe dry graphite.
Yeah. Well, the dry graphite doesn't adhere to the paper as well. So I know I can do this. I did it before. You add more graphite to the area to make the highlight less obvious. I did this before.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see it.
Alright. And then I also started in on these little tulip-like flowers.
Okay.
And I started out really light, and there's not much detail to them. But what you can do when you're making your marks is you can leave a white space between the petals, and it adds a natural highlight that you don't have to worry about
To separate
later on.
them.
Yeah.
And then I really like this little area right here where you made this sort of star-looking shape, but what it's indicating is the dark space inside. So you just painted the negative space as a shape. Good. Okay, let's see the whole page. Okay, nice. Thank you, Erin.
You're